Hello guys, my name is Aryan Shinde and today I have brought a wonderful opportunity from Amazon. This is a really brand new, fresh opening. Amazon has announced its software development engineer one hiring under the Amazon Talent Acquisition University Talent Acquisition Program. As you may know, this role is specifically, catered or tailored to hire recent graduates, or what we may say as called as students who have graduated from the last 1 or 2 years. Let us begin with this opportunity. As Amazon is one of the most highly anticipated and most sought after company by every candidate, let it be a fresher or let it be an experienced professional. So make sure you don't miss out on this opportunity. These they are hiring for locations for Bangalore, Hyderabad, Chennai, UP. Okay, so it's quite a few locations I would say, because more if you look at other university talent acquisition roles, you also have Delhi, Maharashtra, Mumbai, Pune, that one, but it is only for these few locations, so it does not matter. But yeah, salary, you can expect a salary of 20 plus lakhs per annum, and it is a really big CTC that any company offers. So, and skills required are DSA, as I have also mentioned earlier in my almost all of my previous videos. The focus on DSA has not shifted at all. It is still relevant even in 2026. It does not matter that AI agents are working, uh, people are vibe coding. It does not matter. Knowledge of data structures and algorithm is a must. So you must have a good knowledge of data structures and algorithm, and you may have a knowledge of Java, C++, Python, and not just basic knowledge. You need to have more knowledge on the frameworks. I'll come that back on that. So let's wait for that. You also need to know the knowledge of object oriented programming and need to have good problem solving skills. So now, coming to the selection process. Now, earlier, why do I earlier just the requirements that were like, you need to only know any one kind of programming language, like basic programming language, let it be Java, C++, Python. But this time things are changed. So what things are changed, I'll let you know. So what happens is Amazon in 2026 as of now have updated their online assessment. Okay, so what used to happen earlier, that you used to have two DSA questions. Okay, and one work style assessment and one behavioral assessment. This was the past OA format. When it used to be, the questions used to be medium hard level, and uh, you need to solve at least one question completely 100%, and other you need to solve like 70 to 80% test cases for you to get shortlisted for or selected for the interviews. But now things have completely changed. Now the new format is, they ask one DSA question which is of hard level. I'll say, purely say, which is of hard level, not exactly like hard level, but it's harder than a medium, but not exactly like a hard question, but it is definitely of hard difficulty. And the second question, which also used to be a DSA question, now they have changed it to a debugging question. So what have is, you have choice, like if you are using Python, they'll give you choices: Java, C++, Python, and JavaScript. So you will be given a code repository of an application, for example web application, and there will be some kind of bugs, or there will be some kind of issues in that code repository. So what you have to do is, you will be given exactly 1 hour, or I say not 1 hour, I think it's more than 1 hour. You will be given along 1 and 1.5 an hour, and what you have to do is, they'll give the requirements, that they'll say that this is the purpose of the code, and this is what is expected to happen, and they will give you like six defects or six bugs that the system is not working accordingly. Now you have to choose any one framework. If you are using Java, you will be given Spring Boot framework. If you are using Python, you will need to work on Django framework. And if you are using Node, JavaScript, then you will be working on Node. I don't know about C++, but C++ I have seen the option. And you will be given the code repository, and now you have to analyze all the code, you know, for debug what's the issue, what is the what defect is causing those issues, and you to make some changes in that repository. Okay, and in that way you need to clear all the six test cases. So I'll give you an example. For example, we are working on a for example, social media platform. Let us take a social media platform. Okay, so one of the one of the most important feature of social media platform is like I can send a message to another person, or I can post a picture onto a platform. Okay, so and the things are not working when I'm trying to access it, it is not working. When I'm trying to send the message, I'm getting some error and this is not being sent, or I'm have difficulty facing some login. So why is the login failing? So you have to, this is actually what do you say, real life development scenario, and you need to work on this as well. So it, I would say, if you are personally ask me, uh, it sure has increased the difficulty of the online assessment, but I would definitely say that it is better for the candidates, because what happens is uh, Amazon is one of the most competitive companies in the world, and they are engineers theirs are really of top quality, and they have to really work hard. Even if they're engineers at Amazon, they are really hard working. And what I believe that is, this assessment is trying to reflect more on what you are going to do as a SD1. So it is like you are getting a clear picture. Okay, your DSA is going to be a part, but debugging skills, root cause analysis, these are the other skills, or basic knowledge of the framework. Let it be Java, let it be like Java Spring Boot, let it be Python Django or Node, JavaScript. You need to have knowledge of this. So even though the difficulty of the online assessment has increased, but I would say it is better for the from the perspective of candidates, because I do really believe that candidates should be assessed from multiple aspects, not just DSA. And see, it's really important for you to have knowledge of frameworks and all this, because at the end you're going to work with that on that while getting a job as SDE. So that's also one there. And yeah, in another thing, you may get a chatbot on one of the windows on the right side, and you can ask him questions. He will not provide you direct answers, but he will give you suggestions. Free. I So how do I know this about experience? So I've personally asked few people about this, and they have said that this is the new format or something. So depending on those, I'm telling this. So they said that you may use the chatbot will not give you answers, but it will definitely help you in some of the other way. So this is the updated online assessment process. So don't be, because many videos will show you that, oh, you have two old videos will tell you that they have two DSA questions and then work structure. So it is updated. So please prepare accordingly. Don't try to rush your online assessment. Please take some time. If you receive the online, you will have a minimum of 7 days, 5 to 7 days. So please make sure you take 1 or 2 days to prepare well, and then go for online assessment. After that, once you have completed the online assessment, you will be scheduled for interviews. Again, interviews, one will be your proper DSA round, where you will be asked a medium hard question which needs to be solved in an uh, optimized manner, in an optimized method, and they will ask you to analyze the time complexity. Second will be a OOP and a design type question, system design type question. Third, they will be having some kind of GenAI fluency round. It's a mix. They'll also they may have ask other question, but GenAI part and AI fluency is also, they're also asking questions regarding that. After that, you have a bar raiser round. So understand one thing: Amazon has a really sharp focus on their leadership principles, and what they do is they only select candidates who have those leadership principles. Okay, so make sure candidates often just focus on the DSA, system design, and other technical part, but I'll also tell you that please study the leadership principles properly. Map out to scenarios in your experiences, like I had such a scenario. I had a project where I had to use these leadership principles and use the star method to answer the question, because the bar raiser round is completely on that. So make sure you do that. So you may have 4 to 5 rounds, at least 4 to 5 rounds. You may have more rounds depending upon the requirement or the team or the business unit you are going to work on. Yeah, responsibilities like you'll be working on the scalable distributed systems, because Amazon is a global tech company. They have huge scale, so you need to have good knowledge of distributed systems, how they work. Innovative software solutions, you have to be innovative. You have to provide solutions which are innovative and optimized as well, because when the scale is such a large thing, and so you need to have optimized approaches, and you need to be innovative, because competition is really high even for the tech giants such as Amazon. You need to also have good software engineering skills as well as soft skills, because at the end you need to collaborate with multiple people. You'll be collaborating with other SDEs, you will collaborating with other team members, the product development team, managers, etc. So you need to have an excellent communication skills, and yeah, deliver production quality code. Yes. So now coming to the eligibility, now there is also update on this. So earlier Amazon was not specifying any kind of batches during their eligibility criteria, but now they have strictly uh, mentioned that only candidates from batch of 2025 and 2026 only. Earlier it was not such like that. Candidates for SD role, SD1 role, like candidates can, like people who have 3 years of experience, 4 years of experience, 5 years of experience are also applying for SD1 AUTA roles, but they have updated this role. Actually it is correct. They are doing it because it is more easier for them to shortlist and view candidates, so they are, you know what you may say, optimize the process. So if you are a candidate who is batch passed from the batch of 2025 or 2026, this you are eligible. Recent graduates and like candidates who have graduated from the batch of 2026 or 2025 have 1 years of experience, you are eligible. Bachelor's degree or above, batch candidates having bachelor's degree can apply for this from computer science, computer engineering, IT related fields. IT uh, can apply for this role. Knowledge of DSA, again that same thing. DSA of object oriented programming, algorithm and complexity analysis is must. And if you have internships, it's not a must to have a thing, but if you have any kind of internship, please make sure you put those in your resumes, because it really makes a difference. And it's been few days, like 4 or 5, 3 to 4 days since the opportunity is out. So apply as soon as possible. Also, one thing, if you're trying to go for a referral, job ID is given, you can reach out to people on LinkedIn and just ask them, share your resume, your all kind of achievements, and tell them this is my resume, please refer me for this role. They may or they may not, but don't try to stretch too long, because according to my experience and knowledge, the role might not be open for uh, more days. I think the role might be open for at most a week from now, because large number of people apply, and they try to, if large number of applicants come, they they will close the role, and their hiring is mostly on rolling basis. So like if they have like four place of four candidates, and they start to accept application, they are reviewing. If they find four candidates, they'll reject all of the rest of the candidates. So please make sure to apply as soon as possible. The link will be given in the description. Also please let me know what other kind of videos you need or you are expecting from me, like if you need to a video on projects, how to do projects, you need a video for internships, specifically for internships, or you need videos for resume resume guide, please let me know in the comment section so I'll make the videos accordingly. That's it. Thank you guys. Please like and share my video. Make sure to subscribe to my channel so that whenever a new opportunity comes, my video will be right into your field. That's it. Thank you. Goodbye, guys.